Research has enabled to identify the flaws and shortcomings in the teachers as well as their teaching approach for a student like Marcus. Now that a strategy has been formed to strengthen Marcus's academic needs, we are moving on to find out his behavioral needs. This is the age where Marcus wants more control over the aspects of school. Using the WDEP reality therapy, we can listen to what he wants, what he's doing to get what he wants, what is his opinion of his behavior choice, and what he suggests to make it better. The data collected will then be presented using the competing behavior model. This is a visual aid to provide the teachers the antecedents, the problem behaviors, and the consequences used to tackle those behaviors. This will help us to make all the problem behavior irrelevant, inefficient, and ineffective. Listening to Marcus, we identified 2 reasons for his misbehavior. It is either to avoid a difficult task or wanting peer attention. According to the ABC principle, behavioral management must begin with recognizing the external contributors, and we discovered Marcus comes to the classroom with his family's financial stress. As we continued, we discovered 2 reasons that's triggering Marcus's misbehavior. Marcus misbehaves when he's presented with a difficult task and when he's faced with language barriers. Therefore, Marcus chooses to misbehave to disrupt the class as well as the teacher to get what he wants. However, the consequences that the teacher have chosen, such as scolding openly in class or sending him out of the class, do not combat Marcus's misbehavior. In response, we have re-evaluated the behavior plan with Marcus. After presenting the antecedent stimulate strategy that we have built to reduce the difficulty of the task and remove any language barriers, Marcus agreed to complete or make an attempt to complete the activities without disruption. We also agreed that Marcus will now replace his inappropriate behaviors with appropriate behaviors like asking for help and using formal language. When Marcus's opinion was accepted, he was also satisfied with placing consequences to keep him responsible for his behavior. To replace Marcus's inappropriate behavior, we're going to use the strategy called functional communication training, where we teach Marcus that it is only by communicating that his needs and wants can be met. This is an appropriate strategy to replace all his disruptive and harmful behaviors. Teaching Marcus words or phrases to make a request or a comment, or raising his hand to ask a question or to slow down can help Marcus to express his inner feelings. We want to ensure that we are consistent in shaping his behavior in all the classes. We will positively reinforce Marcus's behavior by using praise. When Marcus feels appreciated and noticed for his efforts in attempting or completing a task, he will be more confident to keep going, increasing the desired behavior and decreasing the problem behavior. All the teachers are expected to encourage Marcus's new behaviors with verbal, physical, and gestural positive praise. Teachers have decided to discourage the old behavior through loss of privilege. This strategy is a form of logical consequence will help Marcus to foster internal understanding, self-control, and a desire to follow rules. For example, if Marcus failed to communicate appropriately his needs and feelings, then he will not be able to choose a peer of his liking for a group activity. Hence, loss of privileges acts as a negative reinforcement for his old inappropriate behavior.
Created using Powtoon.